On the evening of October 14, 1912, Theodore Roosevelt, the former president and Bull Moose Party candidate, stepped out of the Gilpatrick Hotel in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, ready to deliver a campaign speech, and the streets buzzed with supporters and onlookers eager to catch a glimpse of the man known for his larger-than-life persona. At 8:10 p.m., as Roosevelt climbed into an open car, a 36-year-old unemployed saloonkeeper named John Schrank emerged from the crowd, raised a .38 caliber Colt revolver, and fired a single shot directly at Roosevelt's chest. Schrank, a Bavarian-born immigrant who had lived in New York most of his life, was a deeply troubled man. He had a history of mental instability, exacerbated by the death of his only romantic interest years earlier and his growing obsession with political purity. Schrank believed Roosevelt's bid for a third term, breaking the two-term tradition set by George Washington, was a threat to American democracy. He claimed to have been visited in a dream by the ghost of President William McKinley, assassinated in 1901, who urged him to kill Roosevelt to prevent a dictatorship. Schrank had been stalking Roosevelt for weeks, trailing him through 8 states, waiting for the right moment. Milwaukee was where he struck. The bullet hit Roosevelt square in the right chest, but its impact was blunted by 2 objects in his breast pocket: a folded 50-page speech written on thick paper and a metal eyeglass case. The projectile pierced both but lodged in the muscle of his chest. The crowd erupted in chaos. Roosevelt's aides and bystanders tackled Schrank, who was quickly disarmed and pinned down. Some in the mob wanted to lynch him on the spot. Despite the pain and blood, Roosevelt's first instinct wasn't to flee to a hospital, but to assess his condition with the cool-headedness of a man who'd faced death before, whether charging up San Juan Hill or hunting big game. He coughed into his hand, checking for blood to see if the bullet had punctured his lung. Seeing none, he concluded he could carry on. His aides begged him to seek medical attention, but Roosevelt waved them off. Wanting to see his would-be assassin, Schrank was dragged forward, his face pale and eyes wild. Roosevelt stared him down, asked him why he did it, but got no coherent answer. He ordered the police to take Schrank away unharmed, showing a restraint that contrasted with the mob's fury.
I'm gonna make that speech. It's gonna take more than that to kill a bull moose.
He was driven to the Milwaukee Auditorium, where a crowd of thousands awaited, unaware of the shooting. "Friends, I shall ask you to be as quiet as possible," he began, his voice steady. "I don't know whether you fully understand that I have just been shot." Gasps filled the room as he opened his coat to reveal the crimson stain.
It's gonna take more than that to kill a bull moose.
"The bullet is in me now, so I cannot make a very long speech," he said, "but I will try my best." For the next 90 minutes, Roosevelt spoke, his voice occasionally faltering as pain and blood loss took their toll. He railed against his opponents, Woodrow Wilson and William Howard Taft, while championing his progressive platform: trust-busting, labor rights, and social welfare. At times, he gripped the podium to steady himself, but Roosevelt refused to stop. He ad-libbed parts of the speech, weaving in defiance of the attempt on his life, turning the moment into a testament to his unyielding spirit. When he finally finished, the crowd gave him a thunderous ovation. Thank you for joining us in revisiting this powerful moment in history. Until next time, stay bold, stay inspired.